Hey, folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And last week we did something of a reassessment. That is to say, we looked at a song that we had already looked at before, the same performance, the same video, and took another look at it almost 2 years later. The one that we looked at last time was Disciple, the official music video, which we had originally seen in February of 2024. So this one is coming from March of 2024. It was the opening song from the Dakota bar gig in January of 2018, Show Me the Light. Not played very often. This was actually a request. And so we thought, yeah, we wouldn't mind taking a look at this one again, just to get a sense of how we felt about it. It's very likely that was the first time we heard the song, since it's on the first album and it's not necessarily the first one to jump out. Dakota Bar, we knew, was a really good gig. That's a gig with 16 songs, and then I think they also had something of a Q&A afterwards. This is the opening song. It was only played 7 times. And the last time was actually at that Montreal gig where Ali was not available, and they played it acoustically, just Danny and Pow. And they pulled out a whole bunch of chestnuts, that they hadn't played in years because they didn't have much other choice, without Ali. If you exclude that one, they only did it a half dozen times. So this is from January 19, 2018. We're going to look at the song again, and then we're going to look at our original reaction to it. So, Adrian, any thoughts ahead before we take a look at this?
Well, if I remember correctly, it seems to be a very emotional song.
So with that, let's take a look and reassess.
Okay.
Take my pain and despair and throw it away. Let them starve by themselves, let them decay. We don't need them anymore. Tell me how it feels like. Tell me how it feels like. Take off your disguise. Show me the light. Bring me down into your level. Make me your rebel. The stealer of your heart. Please never leave. I need the day. The stealer of your heart so deep. Come into me. Whisper so loud. The stealer of your heart.
Wow, okay. What'd you think, Adrian?
Oh, always good to hear all three of them singing, first of all. It was a great performance, and Pow's got a Nord. Only the best for Pow.
That's right. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now we can see your Nord. Adrian, you redecorated a little bit, didn't you? So,
Yeah, I'm still in the process.
now we both have keyboards on our our left side, so that's cool.
Yeah.
So when I look up this song, the only three performances that we have on the Glenn and Adrian channel are this one, the one from Montreal that I mentioned earlier with just Danny and Pau, and then Danny's solo version, which was absolutely breathtaking in and of itself, I remember. Things that I noticed, Allie is so different looking that it's kind of hard not to, it's hard to take your eyes off her in a way, because she's flowing, her whole body is moving in a way that I'm not really used to seeing. It's very elegant, and she's got that big swath of hair going over her face on one side, kind of, and then the braids on the other. So she's got a very different way of presenting herself to the world at this point. And of course, she's a lot shorter, and she's in the middle of the frame. So that alone is just like, whoa, and then listening to what she's playing. All of them together, the way that they play so well in unison with a song that's actually not that simple, really. There are things going on that you have to be an astute performer, to just pull off flawlessly like that. Oh, and they had some backing tracks on there. We expected that, of course, but just little percussive flourishes and things like washing cymbals, tiny bit of drums, but not very much, just atmospheric things.
It sounded to me almost like a heartbeat or something, that drum.
That's a good observation. It has that human feeling to it. Okay, well, with that in mind, why don't we look at our original reaction to this performance?
Alrighty.
All right. Well, thoughts on that, Adrian?
That was the mellowest thing I've ever heard them do.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Some of the textures on that were so delicate, you could have heard them on one of those Windham Hill albums from the 80s. They were able to just do things, Pat Metheny maybe, a little bit of that here and there, but just the texture.
Soundscape type things?
Yeah, soundscapes, exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Which goes to show, at least for me, that they are capable of a whole lot of different styles of music and doing it very effectively. It all depends on what they want to do. I really enjoyed that piece a lot, actually. And it's nice seeing Pau on the piano. I understand she's supposed to be the best one on the piano.
Even when they're not really rocking, they really rock.
Yeah. They've got it, they've got whatever music brings to people's beings in their hearts and their souls. They've got it. I think that was fantastic. And yeah, you're right. It's totally different. I'm going to look at Show Me the Light lyrics just briefly. Take my pain and despair and throw it away. Let them starve by themselves. Let them decay. We don't need them anymore. When we crumble to the ground, we'll build ourselves up. When we're lost, we'll be found. Please don't give up on the things we'll have. So still kind of on the dark side, but a little bit more low key. Like there's lines in here like, I need a daily poisoning. Your words so deep cut into me. Whispers so loud they're deafening. All right. Well, yeah, seems about spot on. I still think, Pat Metheny, I think that's legit, especially anything around the time of the Travels live album that came out in 1983. Kind of has a texture like that.
All right, yeah, very, very mellow piece. I know they've done other mellow songs, but it's a very powerful song, I think.
I will admit to being a little bit surprised that we don't have any other versions of this that the band did back in the day. Like, that's really the only one. Like I said, they only played it a half a dozen times, but still, maybe it's worth going back and seeing if there's any other video out there that we can tap into. I did hear Pau play it on her own. She won the Decididas Global Award, a forum for women by women that seeks to empower and enhance the importance of women in science, film, medicine, finance, and music. You know, I think she was a little surprised, but it's true. I mean, you think about STEM, you know, those types of jobs that are so important for research, moving medicine forward, but music is very, very important. I mean, your quality of life matters, folks. It's not just about getting through it. You have to enjoy it, and music is part of that. Besides that, I think Pau has the brain that she could have done a whole lot of things, including getting into STEM and whatever else if she wanted to. I know she's very artistic, but she's also extremely intelligent, like her sisters. I mean, they really, whatever they would have done, they would have excelled at. I have no doubt. So I think that was wholly appropriate. But anyway, yeah, we don't have a lot to show for this song, and maybe we should see about trying to get another version. So if anybody has a particular favorite version that they want to suggest to us that we haven't covered yet, by all means, leave it below, and we'll see what we can do. You know, I'm just hoping that we can get decent audio and video. That's my main concern. Folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this and what you think of the song, what your history is with the song. If there's anything you want to add that we didn't mention, let us know what you thought when you first heard it. You know, if it had any particular type of impact on you for any particular reason. You don't have to get too personal, but just if you don't want to, but we would be interested to know. All right, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us today. We'll catch you on the next one. All right, take care, folks.
See you all later.